Well, hello guys, Gamer Guy here with another video this week in between my LPs, and this time this is a video that people have been requesting me on my Animal Crossing walkthrough, since my Animal Crossing walkthrough had to do with action replay codes and how to use them, and they were like, can you give us a video on how to actually plug in the action replay codes and use them? So today I'm just going to use Animal Crossing as an example of how to plug them in and stuff. And just because I don't know where the cord is that goes to my computer from the action replay, I don't know where the cord is, so I can't show you guys how to put in the codes, but I can tell you guys how to put in the codes, if that makes sense. But whatever. Let's start off today. I'm just gonna open up Google Chrome, and this is where usually if you search an action replay codes, and then the game, usually the action replay codes for the game will come up on Google, and usually a NeoSeeker or a Wikipedia page will come up, or what's the other one? Yahoo Answers. You know, those kinds of websites will come up, just because they're also pretty reliable in action replay codes. Not for just information in general, they're pretty reliable for action replay codes in general. So yeah, and NeoSeeker here actually had a pretty good source of Wild World codes, so pretty awesome here. They give you a bunch of codes and stuff. It's really awesome. Oh, and also today I'll be showing you guys how to enter the action replay codes manually. So awesomeness. So yeah, they give you a ton of action replay codes, as you can see on the bar here. There's a ton of them. With action replay codes, you can do anything. You could kill the game if you want to, but you actually can if you put enough in. If you use the master code, you can actually break a game, glitch it up, but still don't use as many as you think will be needed. So, there's a bunch here, and all you gotta do is copy. Just copy it. Control C, Control V, or right click on it. Copy whatever the fuck you want to do. And if you do have an action replay for the DS or DSi, there's a cord that comes along with it, which I lost, obviously. But there's a cord that connects to your computer from the action replay, and if you put it in your DS and turn it on, it will connect and download a bunch of codes onto the action replay. So, yeah. So, yeah. See, the code manager will be installed on your computer once you connect it up. This code manager, you can allow. It's much easier to put your codes on the code manager, just because copy and paste is way faster than just entering every number and letter code manually onto the DS. Though, I do use the manual version more because it's more mobile and it can't fail. Unless you put in the code wrong, but it can't fail. It can't fail due to any kind of information stuff. If you do it on the code manager, it could possibly fail, or it's less mobile, and I don't know. It's just easier for me to do it manually. But anyway, once you installed that, this little screen will open up. Let's pull it in full screen. This will have, actually, I'm gonna minimize all this stuff. This will have Code Junkies on it. Now, Code Junkies has a website for action replay codes, which you can download. It's just like this site here. It gives you a bunch of codes for the game you want, and you search for the game, and then it gives you all the codes. Well, Code Junkies actually owns the Action Replay company, so they make the action replays and Game Sharks and all that stuff. So Code Junkies collaborated with them, and now you can use your codes on this code manager here. So they just give you a list of default US games, European games, and Japan games. They don't have every US game, every European game, and every Japanese game on here. This is just the ones Code Junkies has codes for. So it won't have every game. Now, if they do come up with a new one, you can update the software here, which will update the code manager along with your action replay code in the 3DS or DS or DSi or any action replay you're using right now. So if you want new games, you can just update the software or enter it manually in the subscriptions list. Just open up, be a drop down bar. You can add the address to the new subscription, which should be on the back of the game cartridge. I believe it's the game cartridge code. If it's not, Leave it down in the comments if it's not. I'm pretty sure it's code on the back of the cartridge of the game. So, yeah. But, yeah, they give you all kinds of default games that you can use. This one's a DSi one, so it's a little bit older, and I really haven't updated it since 2011, so it's kind of old, and, well, it's not that old. It still has all the classics. That's all that matters, but whatever. So you can scroll through all that, and there aren't many games as you would think on here. But, yeah, see, Dragon Quest? Yeah, Dragon Quest. And if you want to change the game information, you can just click on it. I don't know why you wanted to do that, but you can anyway. Yep. Alright, and they give you all kinds of European and Japanese games. Down here are the code lists, which you can create different playlists. It's kind of cool. You can create different playlists for each different code. Like, it's just like a music playlist. You collaborate music into a playlist. You can collaborate different codes into a different code playlist. So pretty cool. And yeah, you can add new ones here. Add a new code list. The heck am I saying? If you rename it, I'll name it Dave's code list. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. And you can also rename, delete, all that stuff. So, yep. And if my thing was plugged in here, it would have all the codes and stuff that it's currently on. It would have a lot more stuff here, but it's not. And basically all you need is this. So yeah. And this is really weird. Why are there? That's pretty weird right here. For the Japanese games, there are a bunch of ones that haven't came out in America. So I don't know why they're not named, but I don't know. That's Japan for you. But yeah, your codes would be right here if it were plugged in. So yeah. All right, I will take you guys to my DS one to tell you guys how to enter them in manually. All right, on to the DS manual part in the video here. And for this, I will be needing my Action Replay for the DSi and my DS Lite. And it turns out the Action Replay for the DSi works on the DS Lite, so I will not be needing the direct DS Lite Action Replay. But yeah, so just close up here, and sorry I don't have a capture card for the DS here. But it's alright, it will focus. There we go. This is probably the worst quality ever, but who cares about quality? Yeah. Alright, so you have codes and settings here. Settings, you can just delete all your games and stuff. It's so dumb, but whatever. And then you got codes, where you have all the games, and you can press X to either delete or edit them, or you can just cancel the menu. And then you have all these codes for each game. And to edit the codes, just click on them. See, and also you can edit the code, and you can make codes on this screen. So this little keyboard comes up, and sorry, my top screen is pretty much dead right now. So yeah, my top screen broke like 2 years ago. So, but don't worry, this is my DS Lite, not my 3DS. So I don't really care. Yep. So okay, yes, I want sure. Okay. Yeah. So that's basically it. You can manually put them in. You can manually edit them. This is all basically you gotta do on the Action Replay manual version of it. So yeah, that's about it for the video. I thank you guys for watching. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, obviously leave them down in the comments below. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.